Not all advice is good advice. I often hear people say, I've tried marketing and it didn't work. And I feel that frustration. It's not easy to know where to start. There's no shortage of marketing advice out there, but whether you're watching a how-to video, a thought leader think piece, or have even asked Chat GPT, you usually get generic hints and tips. It's often not wrong as such, it's just generic, but it rarely works for people who have an individual or personal brand, whose services depend on forging a relationship with the client. If your services are relationship-based, then to attract clients willing to commit, you need marketing that's more personal. Generic advice that tells you to post 3 times a day at 7:43 AM just won't cut it. Good marketing is more personal than that. Manipulative sales tactics undermine these client relationships. Most marketing advice is frankly bullshit. It's based on industrial era thinking and the goal is to out-advertise your competition. Now that can be pretty good advice if you're selling people yet more stuff they don't need, and especially if you're willing to manipulate, pressurize, or maybe even con people into buying what you're selling. However, if you do actually care about the client's experience after you've made that sale, there's very little marketing advice out there for you. It's hard to build a coaching and consulting relationship with someone you've just used a dodgy sales tactic to relieve them of their money. My name is Simon Batchelor. I'm a marketing mentor and author of Reframing Marketing, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about ethical, non-manipulative marketing. You can market your services effectively and ethically, and you'll be pleased to hear that process is reassuringly simple. The best way to start a client relationship is to answer the questions that they have. When people are looking to make a change in their lives, they're looking for someone to support them and guide them where they want to go. They have 3 questions: who, what, and why. Who does this person work with, and are they people like me? What do they work with those people on, and does that sound like the kind of thing I'm looking for? And why can I trust them to help me? Now, effective and ethical marketing simply answers these questions, and by doing so, you're helping people make an informed decision about working with you. It's no coincidence that there are 3 stages to doing this marketing: connect, consider, and commit. Connect. You connect with people who you believe are the right fit for your work. You do this on social media, networking events, and by building an audience. You get them thinking with your content and help them begin thinking about the change that they want to make. Consider. For the people who show an interest, you offer to explain more about the path towards change. You explain how you can help them get from where they are now to where they want to be, with the route in between. Commit. You make your promise and set out how you can help them get where they want to go. So effective marketing is selective marketing. Rather than trying to tell anybody who will listen about what you do and why they should buy it, this method separates you from the crowd. It focuses on and attracts the kind of clients who are ready to work with you. This approach doesn't rely on funnels, tactics, or squeeze pages. It doesn't even need paid ads to work. What it does need is for you to show up consistently, generously, and in service of those you wish to work with. They might be thinking, Simon, this sounds good, but this person on Instagram told me that they can make me $200,000 in one afternoon by simply using their magic formula. Of course they did. I know ethical, non-manipulative marketing isn't sexy and it doesn't have a high-ticket program attached to it, but it does work. The reason most of these experts don't talk about this way of marketing is that while it does work, it's so simple that they can't con you into buying a course to learn how to do it. The key thing to remember with internet gurus is that what works for them, assuming that it even did, probably won't work for you. If they had a single post that got 1 million likes, you won't. If they sent one email that made them a small fortune, you won't. What they're trying to convince you to do is apply the same generic formula or tactic to your wildly different situation. So instead of trying to make a fast buck, what we're aiming for is to attract genuine clients. Keep it simple, focus on the people you really want to work with, and don't buy those magic beans. This is a tried and tested methodology for people just like you. Just because I'm not promising a wheelbarrow load of cash doesn't mean it doesn't work. To get started with this, I've got a completely free guide on my website if you'd like to dive deeper. I've taken my 20 years of marketing experience, what I've learned along the way, and put all of that into my new book, Reframing Marketing, a 3-step plan for effective and ethical marketing. So if you really want to dive deep into this, you can find out more and order a copy of the book at reframingmarketing.com.